Hi, happy Vlogmas day 3. I am in the downstairs yard in my courtyard, small space, because today I need to finish kind of cleaning up. I started on the upstairs and today I have to do the downstairs. And some things you don't want to leave, like I probably waited too long to do my peonies. And the reason that you want to clean those up is that they can harbor over pests and things. I have herbaceous peonies, which means that they die down completely to the soil, like you don't know it's there, and they come back up in the spring and produce all new growth. So you want to definitely clean up your peonies, and you want to definitely clean up your hostas. And so this is part 2 of 2 of my yard cleanup. Come along. When they get this far gone, you don't really need to use pruners. You can just pull these. If they still have some green on them, you probably would have to use pruners, but you don't on these. And again, I went ahead and cleaned mine. Mine are pretty dirty. They need a good cleaning, but I did wipe these down with alcohol. Never forget that. Oh. You being a good boy? This here is Brunnera. It will completely die back to the soil too, but I'm gonna leave it up for some interest until it does. Dante, come out of the camera. Come on. Y'all, I think I was doing all this cleanup and I did not have the camera rolling. That is the second time I have done this. Anywho, in case you missed it, I cut down the crepe myrtles. They're deciduous, you know, so they have something, I think people have called it crepe myrtle. They'll be back. But I cut these down and I gave them a hard prune. Whether or not these are going to continue to live in this yard is up in the air. Because honestly, I wanted crepe myrtles that were 2.5 feet was the dwarf crepe myrtle I was looking for. And y'all saw that these were better than 4. So might don't make it. I also have some salvia back here that the crepe myrtles were blocking, so I can get rid of those. You can cut off these little spindly growth. So take a look at this. See these tiny little branches? Let's see if you can see these tiny little branches on here. These small ones. You could take these off. This one's been this. I got it a while ago, but this one will be best. I cut this clematis. This was, these I can just pull out. These were Calibracoa. This long waist elderberry, I can cut these things off. It's deciduous. It's a long waist black elderberry. It'll be black back in the spring, but there's not a huge amount of winter interest. So while these barberries are colored up, I'm going to leave them. They all will defoliate as well. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 barberries. This weeping Siberian spruce retains its color. These are actually not. It'll retain its color. Those spines are actually not spiky like some. I'm going to take the elderberry down, and then ultimately that'll be it for what I'm cutting back. So I'm clean this container out, but then that's it, and then just clean up the yard and we're good. Get it. I think I got as much up as I could. Looks a lot better. only 2 bags of yard waste. I cut back the salvia. I obviously am not cutting that back. A little color on the black lace elderberry. It's not completely done. Barberries. Definitely cut back the crepe myrtles. Again, game time decision on whether these will survive. I cut back the asters. Definitely cut back the peony, and I am not sure if the I'm not sure if I was recording when I cut back the peonies, because I think it was stopped, but if I was, great. But if not, you have to cut back your peonies in the fall. If you have herbaceous peonies like me, they can winter over powdery mildew and all types of pests and things, so you want to cut those back. These little green things here, those are my Shasta daisies, and these are hyacinth, the more Barbary color. So all the Barberries are deciduous, and I do make a hard prune on these, but not until the spring. And everything else that's up you can see. I cut back my little quick fire hydrangea. That can actually wait till spring too. I'm not cutting the rose until spring. And I cleaned out these 2 containers that had annuals in them. Cut back my clematis. And this is fine. I would put a little water on it, but I know it's gonna rain soon, so might not need it. Still alive though. Look at that beautiful leaf color. Love. So I think that's it, guys. So guys, that's it for my part 2 of yard cleanup for Vlogmas day 3. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.